All right, Alex, get us up to speed here because the defense is now running into issues trying to get the suspect's brother to come forward and testify.
Yeah, that's right, Markie. Diego Ibarra was called to the witness stand on Tuesday, although he was very promptly rushed off of it because the court learned that his attorney did not want him to testify in this case whatsoever due to his ongoing fraudulent green card federal sentencing that is still yet to happen. That being said, he was still kept here overnight, so he could be called as a witness stand to the witness stand today with his lawyer present. Defense attorneys say they only have about 1 or 2 more witnesses that they need to call up. After that, we're heading on to closing arguments. Jose Ibarra, the defendant in this case, will not be one of those witnesses. After being read his own rights in both English and Spanish, the accused murderer chose not to testify on his own behalf.
Mr. Ibarra, do you want to testify?
Señor Ibarra, ¿desea usted testificar? No, sir.
That moment was the first time we heard Jose Ibarra speak during this entire criminal trial. Before the prosecution wrapped its case, attorneys revealed brand new video from the morning of the murder. It showed Laken Riley running on the trail just minutes before she dialed 911. This was the last time she was seen alive. A minute-by-minute timeline of Riley's final moments were also revealed through calls and text messages from her phone. At 8:55 that morning, Laken texted her mother, "Good morning, about to go for a run if you're free to talk." At 9:03, she made her last call ever to her mother, who didn't pick up. But her mom soon followed with an increasingly frantic number of calls and texts to Laken, who did not answer. The prosecution also showed this video, which they say is Ibarra early the morning of the murder, lurking on the trail and trying to break into a young woman's apartment. Approximately an hour after this video was taken, prosecutors say Ibarra and Riley's cell phone pinged identical locations near the scene of the crime. To close the state's case, they asked a DNA specialist what she discovered when examining Laken Riley's fingernails. She said those DNA fingernail samples matched the DNA profile of blood found on a jacket in a dumpster, and that profile turned out to be Jose Ibarra's. The defense questioning the prosecution's timeline by calling other witnesses, including a runner who was also out on that trail that day. He testified that he saw someone who resembled Jose Ibarra also by that trail. The only difference was it did not match up identically to the timeline that's been presented by the prosecution. Ibarra, a Venezuelan national with gang ties, could spend the rest of his life in prison if convicted for these crimes. Markie.
Okay, another big day ahead. Alex Capriello live outside that courthouse. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.